Hello, everyone. Welcome to Success on Air. I'm your host, Success Aweke.
And I'm your co-host, Patrick Princess.
And our talk show topic today is
Has
AI
AI
made
made
students
students
lazy
lazy
or
or more
more
productive?
productive?
What do you think, Success?
I don't think AI is making students lazy.
Well, I think it's doing both, but let's go on to the questions.
AI tools like ChatGPT are becoming very popular among students. Do you think AI is helping students learn better or is making them lazy?
Like I said, I think AI is doing both because
Yeah.
when students depend on AI, it's making them lazy.
Yes.
But when they use it to understand questions and difficult topics, and then it helps them learn faster and better. So that's what I think.
But there are students that just see an assignment or a project and they will just copy it from wherever they get it from, maybe from a book or from the group chat, and then they'll just paste it to their AI, and anything the AI gives them, they don't edit or they don't remove anything.
We've heard of scenarios like that where a lecturer will come to the class and be like, some of you are
Using
yeah,
AI,
you guys
yeah.
are using AI because you copy and paste, and then you won't say what the AI will say. Here is the information I want, or do you want me to further exactly something like that? When that's what I'm saying, when they use this AI, they don't use their knowledge.
Yeah.
They don't understand it. They just copy and paste.
Yeah.
So should schools encourage students to use AI or responsibly, or they should restrict AI from classrooms?
I don't think banning is the answer. AI is part of today's world. So what schools and teachers are supposed to do is to teach the students or the pupils how to use AI respectfully and honestly. You understand?
Yeah.
Not copy and pasting all those stuff, because you need to paste it. I'm not saying you shouldn't use AI, because AI is a very big advantage for today's world. Because back in those days, before you would want to know something, you have to go to a bookstore, rent a book, or you have to go to a library.
Yeah.
Yes, and before we get all this ChatGPT, all this Perplexity, Meta AI, and all those stuff, we used to use Google.
Yeah.
And Google doesn't need to give you the answer.
The right answer.
They will give you a
Exactly.
link to where you will get that answer, and even that link says you have to read, edit it, and that one was a very stressful thing. So when they brought AI, it was not making them an advantage. So what they are supposed to do is to teach the children how to use that AI. Many students now use AI to do assignments. Do you think that's a smart way to study, or is becoming a shortcut to them?
It's a smart way to study.
Yeah.
It's a smart study tool, and you can use it for ideas, experience. You can use it for research. If you want to be creative. Sometimes we don't actually like think straight at a particular time, but want to actually do something. AI can actually make us feel and think creative. Okay, so it's like, however, if they actually submit AI generated work like that, just submit it like that without even editing or trying to understand it, it actually makes them, it actually becomes a shortcut for them. Okay, so it's nothing a good finish. I would say they talk.
I'll just give it to AI.
Yes, you get everybody's feeling reluctant about it. Okay, so if they
on
just give an assignment in class, everybody just feels like, okay, let me just go to AI. AI is going to sort it out for me.
Yes.
And it's actually, they say something that a good finish now.
Yes.
So there's always a disadvantage and an advantage
And they
of
still
something.
say too much of everything.
Is
It's
bad.
very bad.
It's very bad.
Yeah.
So we tend to like forget about the disadvantage and just use the advantage because it's actually helping us to gain knowledge. But some people don't actually to gain knowledge. They just do it because okay,
I just want
I
to
don't
pass.
exactly.
And
I
I don't
just
know
want.
what to say.
I don't know what to write. Let me just
Yeah.
go instead of them doing their research,
Yes.
so that it will actually be more explanatory. So people just copy and paste.
Yeah.
You don't even say, okay, let me try to see what I can do with using my head when I've read it on the chat GPT.
Yeah, and there are some grammars that ChatGPT will give to you. You yourself,
You
know
don't even understand it.
and the lecturer knows you don't understand.
Exactly.
So there are some ways you have to edit and everything, so that the lecturer will know. Okay, even if he used AI or he or she used AI, he tried to modify it to his own understanding.
When we were talking, you said something that there is um a tool rather that lecturers use to scan. So can you tell us about it?
Yeah. In the internet, you get there was this skit I watched, and they are saying that there's an AI app, yes, that the lecturer will use that AI app. It will copy your assignment and then paste it to the AI app, and then the AI will tell that lecturer if it's an AI generated text or it was humanly written. You get? I don't know how true it is, but I feel I don't think the AI will as to saying the truth, because sometimes you can humanly write it and then it will look like AI. You get? So yeah.
Us write something in a professional way. So do you expect us to start sorting for dictionaries and books just to put words together? When they say something is written in a professional way, you know the kind of grammar and
Yes,
the
now.
effort and everything you're going to put.
Yes,
So
you
I
have
feel
to
like
expatiate and
yes,
go deeper
go
in
deeper in that
particular.
particular topic.
Yes.
So I feel like they should. AI has made things easier, and AI has also made things difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so students don't sit to understand something to read again. They feel like, okay, I will just give it to AI, and then AI is going to do their
And
thing.
at this point, there are PDFs.
Okay.
There are PDFs. You can send PDFs to AI, and
Yeah.
AI will just like summarize the PDF for you.
I was scrolling through TikTok. It always pops up on my FYP. You know, they actually do these ads on TikTok, and then I saw this app where it's an a learning made easy app. Okay,
Yes.
if you just post your PDF on the app, it's going to like make everything more easier for you. So there's this girl, she was like, what you think you can get all your PDF, all your notes in your head. How? It's from that app.
Yes.
Okay, so it's making things and making life easier. And I think another advantage AI is giving us as university students. You know, sometimes they'll tell us to print out our works, yeah?
Yes.
And it's also a disadvantage. They'll tell us to print out our works, and then we'll just ask for the yes, they space it to the computer center and then print it out. That is made easy. But when you search for the question, search for the answer, you don't get the you just copy everything and then paste it. You don't even say, okay, let me edit some parts, and parts are not supposed to be there. And you just send out everything.
The person that is going to print it is going to make it very difficult.
Sometimes you just tell the person, I've already done the assignment, so just print it out for me. That's how lecturers will catch you. Oh, you are using AI. You are using AI. This is actually an AI
generated one.
Yes, and we are not always going to talk about just AI for books. Okay, for knowledge. AI is also an advantage because people do now. We have lots of AI videos that you won't think is real.
Yes.
We have lots of AI generated videos you think is real, and yeah, some are educative views, and yes, and some are for entertainment. Some are funny, yes.
Some are using to portray God's world.
Exactly. Yes, so that's how it is. So now you ask me question. You will cut this part, no worry.
Many students now use AI to do assignments. Do you think that's many students now use AI to do assignments. Do you think that's a smart way, or they just see it as a shortcut?
I think it's a smart study tool because you can use it for research, you can use it for ideas, explanations, and yeah, if you have something in mind, okay, but you don't know how to go about it, you text what you have in mind to the AI, yeah, and AI will actually give you a more bigger view of what you were seeing small, and they'll be like, okay, I love this idea. That is when it creates ideas for people. Explanations, when you want something, you don't understand this particular thing, okay, it's going to like, okay, it will give you a wider view of this particular topic or this particular word that you don't understand. And when it is a shortcut is when you're writing it without reading it, you don't even edit it. That's when it becomes a shortcut.
When you send your PDFs to an AI app or an AI platform for the AI to help you to like summarize your PDF.
I feel like that is actually an advantage.
That's a shortcut too, and the same thing as an advantage.
It's a shortcut and it's also an advantage because when you have a PDF that has over 200 pages of this assignments, or maybe of work, 200 pages of work, you don't expect the students to have all those things in their head, and then they have other subjects that they're actually working for or reading for.
Yes.
So when you take it to AI, I think it's an advantage and also a shortcut, because in that way the shortcut is actually good.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
because it's helping the students to learn more.
Okay, so if you were a lecturer, would you allow your students to use AI, or you'd, if yes, what would be your condition?
Yes, but only as a learning assistant.
Okay.
When as a teacher, you don't need your okay. There are some lecturers. Let me just put it that way. There are some lecturers that will tell you, I want your work to be professional.
Exactly.
I want your work to be very good. Don't come and tell me like there are some lecturers that they will say that in their exam that you should write exactly what is in the book.
Okay.
Or there are some that will say write in your knowledge. So that AI will help you to like understand it so that you can understand it in your own knowledge so that you can be able to write that test, either the test or an exam. So I'm not saying AI is a good tool in some type of way, and
Yes, in some aspect.
and it's a bad tool because as a lecturer, when you see that this thing, there are some lecturers, some let me say 50% of lecturers that uses AI, they are going to see that thing because they use it. They are going to see that thing and say,
But why is it that they
person
are
is using
actually
AI.
using it? They are using it, but they don't want the students to actually give them. Sometimes they get those questions from AI.
From AI. But what I want to say is some lecturers, the intellectual one, there are some that they will just go to AI, pitch their idea to AI, and then AI is going to modify everything and modify it for them. And even as AI has modified it, as a lecturer, they will have to go through that modification and then remove the parts they don't like, add the parts they want, and you get. So their lecturers are using AI. Some lecturers are saying AI is even helping them.
Yeah.
Yes, you get. And what I've heard is that there is an AI tool that is used to detect a humanly written text and a AI written, AI generated text. So there are lecturers to use it. So I will not tell my students as a lecturer to now stop using it, but when I'm using it, you need to portray what.
Yeah.
Yes.
In some perspective, AI is actually good.
Yes.
In some perspective,
AI
it
is
is
bad
actually
because
bad.
they used to
When
say
it's bad is when you feel reluctant, you just stay and
you
say,
just take
I
it.
just want to write this thing and let it get off my head. But when it's good is when you try to acquire knowledge, add to your knowledge, and then understand it and impute it in you.
Yes.
That is where AI is actually doing good. So to our audience, what do you feel? What do you think? Is AI actually a disadvantage or an advantage? Tell us in the comment section.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in our next talk show.